What's going on, guys? It's Brandon. You're watching Unwind. Thanks for watching today's video. I just picked up a new watch and I want to talk to you guys about why I chose that watch. I was going between a Panerai or a Grand Seiko. I have checked out both these brands, hands-on in the past. I was impressed with both of them, and I wasn't really sure which brand I wanted to go for. I was kind of going back and forth. I put out a poll on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on my Instagram, you can go ahead and check me out over there, but YouTube's my main platform, where I asked, should I get the Panerai or the Grand Seiko? I really thought it was going to go one way because people are so hyped up, over Grand Seiko. They really rave about them. They're probably a collector's favorite, enthusiast favorite, but that poll was pretty 50-50 down the middle. I think it ended up being like 58 to 50 or 52, I should say, something like that, in favor of Grand Seiko. So Grand Seiko did win the favoritism there, but I was surprised by just how down the middle it is. People really like Panerais. They like the brand. Some people say Panerai is a dead brand. They're definitely not. I actually got a bunch of DMs from people that own Grand Seikos telling me to buy a Panerai. So that was, really unexpected. So I ended up going with a Panerai Luminor Marina, an older model from, well, not too old, but 2017 pre-owned model. Got this on Chrono 24. Loving this watch. It's absolutely amazing. And the big reason I went with this watch, guys, is it's just a wearing experience that is so different from basically every other watch out there. While Grand Seiko makes some great watches, they look pretty similar to some other watches out on the market, especially the one I was considering looks pretty much just like a Grand Seiko's version of a Rolex Explorer 2. That's the one I was drawn to because I wanted a sports piece. And it was just so similar to my other watches. The bracelet was similar kind of to my Rolex bracelets. Everything, it just looked a little bit too normal for the itch I wanted to scratch. I had to go with the Panerai. Panerai has its own unique design language that if you're a watch enthusiast from across the street, you could eyeball a Panerai. Just looking at the silhouette, know exactly what it is. The dial is just so beautiful. The hands fall right into the dial because they're black, so you really only see that lume, and it just catches your eye. You're instantly able to tell the time, and once you have this watch on wrist, you're able to tell the exact time. Even though it doesn't have the indices, I'm pretty good with telling the exact time here on this watch, and it's just such a beautiful look. The 8 days of power reserve manual wind movement is just truly amazing. It's so cool. You can wear this watch for over a week and you don't have to wind it up, still keeping perfect time. And Grand Seiko makes, of course, some more technical, more impressive, probably better looking finished in-house movements, but this Panerai movement, it's nothing to laugh at, and it's beautiful in its own right, very industrial looking. My favorite part about this watch, of course, is that crown lock. Super cool, guys. 300 meters of water resistance, but you just flip this open so effortlessly. Flip the lever open so effortlessly, wind it up, flip it back, close. 300 meters of water resistance again. It takes such little effort to wind up this watch, but it's a manual wind. It's like wearing a pocket watch on your wrist, basically, but with 300 meters of water resistance. It's just very unique, and that's something Grand Seiko, I don't think, offers, that super unique wearing experience. Of course, they have very unique dials, very unique watches in their own right, but looking in my watch box, I have Omega, I have Rolex, I have Tissot, I have a couple micro brand watches, I have all this different stuff. The Grand Seiko kind of just fits in like these other brands. They do it at a better level. than all of these other brands. Probably better than Rolex, probably better than Panerai, better than Omega. If we're talking about the finishing, the quality, the tech of the watch, but it fits in. Panerai does it at a very high level as well, but it is super unique to itself, its own identity, and I wanted to be a paneristi for a little bit, so that's kind of why I decided to make this decision. Let me know what you guys think about these two brands, if you think I made the right decision, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.